Hey guys, in this video we're going to be checking out the new Foxeer ClearTX. This is their new video transmitter. It's kind of in a lot of ways a kind of real basic video transmitter. It doesn't have smart audio. It does use an MMCX connector here, and I got one of their lollipop antennas attached. Pretty simple setup here. It takes 7 to 24 volts in, and you can solder on a pigtail here if you want, or solder this to your PDB to get power in, and then it will power 5 volts to your camera. It has a camera connection here, as well as this green wire here is for audio. If your camera can supply audio to the video transmitter, it can pick that up. And it does include the 4 plug pin cable if you want to swap all the cables into this one here. You can do this one instead if your camera has a 4-pin connector. Now the instructions that came with this initially were kind of confusing. And everything is done via a button operation because there's no smart audio. So basically, since everything is via one button, you have a band select mode, channel select mode, and power select mode. And then there's this unlock mode here. If you are, like as a ham user, you want to unlock all the channels, you have to press and hold the power button or the button for 5 to 10 seconds, and you get this pattern on the back. And basically there's these LEDs on the back, and that will show all these different numbers. And I'll show you this with it powered on, but these LEDs actually show numbers here, along with these 2 LEDs on the bottom that will be blue and green. And then we could use that to change your bands and channel. I'll just demonstrate that real quick. Okay, so it's not really coming out too well in the camera here, but you can see that the number 4 is flashing here, and I believe that means it's on channel 4. Any of these blue and green LEDs, so it's not going to be coming out on the camera too well, so it's going to be kind of hard to demonstrate this and actually showing you how it works. Basically everything is done via this one button. It's going to be a 3-second press, and then that will go into your I think it goes into channel mode. You can change the channels, so one by one it's 5, 6, and that's 2. So I think that's the band mode, and then press and hold again, and then you get channel mode. And you can see the camera's not really picking up the LEDs so well. And you can single press those, and then you press the button again. For 3 seconds it goes into power mode. That's showing a 1 on there. So that's 25 milliwatts. 2, that's 200 milliwatts. 3, that's 600 milliwatts. And I'll take that back to 25 milliwatts. So that's basically how it works. They just follow the instructions, and it's fairly simple to set your band channels and power on this. So one of the features, or I guess one of the new things about this video transmitter that they're advertising, is that it's got very discrete transmission in terms of channel selection. So if you're transmitting on 5800, it's going to have a very narrow band of where the actual spike in the frequency is going to be, and that's sort of what they're documenting in their product description. I have no real way of testing that. I mean, one of the reasons they do that is so that you can have, they say, up to 8 pilots that can fly at the same time, assuming you have a decent amount of separation. And supposedly this video transmitter has better separation than others out there. And as I said, I have really no way of testing that. I don't have the kind of equipment or 8 pilots to give this to you. I only have one of these, so yeah, that's kind of hard to test. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do a test where I'm going to be going behind a bunch of trees. I did see a demo on Facebook where they demoed this, where someone was going through some trees and stuff, and they had pretty good, I guess pretty good, in terms of breakup it was pretty good, so not much breakup. And so I'm going to give that a test and see how this compares to some of the other video transmitters. I'm going to go through a whole bunch of trees and give it a really thorough test to see if it makes any difference in terms of my opinion of this. So go ahead, I'll take you out to the field, and we'll go ahead and watch that field demonstration right now. Okay, so I'm testing out the ClearTX, and on my drone I've got the Foxeer lollipop antenna, and on the goggles I've got the lollipop antenna on one of the receivers, and on the other one I have a Relay CC patch antenna. So we'll see what the reception is like, and we're going to be going through some trees here. Hopefully get a pretty good signal. Usually get a lot of breakup between these trees here. That wasn't too bad. Out here in the open. Let's go behind this tree over here. And we're getting typical breakup. I'm at 200 milliwatts here, but I am getting fair amount of breakup back here going through all of these trees. I did see some demonstrations on Facebook where it looked like they got barely any breakup going through a lot of trees. It does look like I'm getting a fair amount more than that. I'm on 200 milliwatts. That should be plenty for this distance. Let's go down over this way here. And down in this corner, I have clear line of sight, so I should have a clear signal, and I do. And we'll head down over this way. And I have plenty of distance here and no obstructions, so of course don't have any issues with the signal back here. Let's go by these trees over here. Over here, as I pass through these trees, I do get a little bit of breakup. So if I go through, let's see, this tree, that tree, and this tree here, it's 3 trees. Back in this area over here, I get quite a bit of breakup, but I think that's pretty normal. It doesn't seem like this video transmitter is that much better than a lot of the other ones that I've used, but it could be slightly better. I can see some artifacting though. Perhaps there's some sort of magic going on in the background that I'm not aware of. You can kind of see some digital artifacting there. And if I go back here, I'm basically behind about a row of 4 trees in this area here. And I'm actually even getting an RSSI warning on my transmitter. So I know that even the radio link is kind of weak back here because it's going through a lot of trees. But without any obstructions or anything. Very nice signal, whether the drone's facing me or away from me, but I'm not very far away. Let's go a little further away, let's try that again. I think my timer is going off now. I need to probably come in. So I'm over here, I'm away from me, that's what the signal looks like, and I'm pointed, now the antenna is pointing away from me, and not too bad at this distance. It's probably about 200 meters there. Anyways, I think it's a pretty good demonstration. If you guys have any comments about this, let me know in the comment section below.